really quiet. What's going on here? Oh, hang on. Is that a bit better? Can you hear me a bit better now? So I'm listening to my microphone. It's just like gone really, really quiet for some reason. We're having some technical issues here. I think we might be. It's actually quiet. Okay, now hang on. Maybe it's got to be. Okay, I turned the music down, and I've put Not really. Okay, now hang on. Let's We're sorting it. Bear with me. How is that? Are we okay now? Why am I so quiet? That's really weird. One moment. Sorry about this. How about that? Is that... Oh, that might be a bit too loud now. Let's go into yellow. It was peaking. Don't want to peak too much. Hey, Volt. Hello, Volt. We're just having a little bit of technical issues, so just bear with me. Alright, now I can hear you pretty good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we can hear... You can hear me a bit better now? Okay, that should be okay. Just turn down the bit. I just don't want it to peak, that's all. Don't want to deafen y'all. Ciao. Okay. Okay, if we can be heard now, that's good. That is a bonus. Certainly don't always being able to be heard is certainly a good thing. I hope you all are doing good this evening. I'm just sorting out some bits and bobs. I'll tell you what we're doing. Well, I suppose I might as well say now. The scene we're going to be doing, it's not going to be short. It's actually going to be part of my next storytime video that I'm currently working on. Because I thought, why not, you know? I didn't really have an idea on what to animate this week. Because my brain's been a bit mush. So I just thought, you know what, I will animate a scene that I need to do for my story time. When, to be honest, this is probably the last major thing I need to animate for it, and then it'll be, well, all the animating will be done, and I just need to do a couple more bits, and then probably won't. I said I was going to try and have it out by the end of this month, but it'll probably be next weekend. I'll probably sort it for. Hello there, Martin. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Had a little bit of technical issues at the start, but we're okay now. I'm just quickly just gonna post up and just gonna post something on Instagram just to let people know. Oops. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Just animating. It's not going to be a terribly It's not going to be a very fancy animation. It's just we're going to be animating like a slow-mo walk, if you will. That's my plan. I don't know if I've just come to the stream directly from heaven or hell. Eh? Something happened? Something happened, Martin? What happened? What went on? Let me just get this posted to Instagram and then we will begin. Nearly forgot my YouTube. Nearly forgot my YouTube name for a second. It's Nations, not Nation. Yep, that should be good. Okay, yep, no, that's fine. Story, boom, 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 boom. Salutations, Gizmo. Hello. Hope you're doing well, good sir. No, I'm pretty certain that's done. Thank you. Now, what's all this? So much. I'm just trying to post something on Instagram, and about 4 different things just popped up on me at once. Like, bleh. This is too much for my poor brain. Okay, so we just quickly just one more little thing, and we might get to animating very soon. I very promise. Words, Ben. How wording? I don't understand how it works. Hey, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Gizmo. I'm pretty chill. Japan beat Germany? Ooh. Oh, that might explain why Japan was trending on Twitter last night. I did not know that. I was not aware of that. I don't watch the World Cup, so I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, there we go. I have posted that in Discord, so yeah, boom, I think we're good. Yeah, I don't need to know, Ben. Let's just say that I am currently rethinking my life as of right now. Oh, okay. I won't go in. won't push you. Don't worry about it, man. I was just realised in the background you can kind of see the. Oops, can you see my hand? You can see like my finger there. That's like my keyboard in the background of the door. I should probably change that up a little bit, and I might just fix my lighting ever so slightly because it's a little bit meh. Yeah, that'll do. What sport do I like? Truthfully, in terms of watching, not really any. I'm not a sport person, to be honest with you. I'm very, very boring. I don't find sports that entertaining. To be brutally honest, the only sports that I found entertaining to watch was rugby, but that's only when I was filming stuff for a client, and it was just very entertaining to watch. But that is just my point of view. I'm just not big on football, so I apologise if there are any football fans or the football fans out in the chat, but I'm just not bothered. I'm really not that bothered. Just hydrate quickly. Yeah, now if you guys enjoyed World Cup, that's cool. I'm just literally rather do anything else. Right, so, okay. So what we're going with this today is we're doing a slow motion walk. I know it's not really a bad thing. It's just the ASMR artist I stream I follow put on an audio earlier that made these features. Oh. I get you. I get you now. I understand. I understand, Martin. Oh my god, Ben's hands shadow reveal. Shadow. I've shown my hand here. That's my hand. Here is my hand. Yo, Ben. What is up, my guy? What is up, Positive? How are you doing, good sir? Hope all is well. Alright, let me just readjust my chair. Is that blurry? That looks blurry to me for some reason. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, I must have... I didn't... ASMR is an interesting thing for me, whether you mentioned there, Martin, because I didn't... I think I watched one streamer do it before, and it didn't really do much for me. And then I think... one of the... I can't remember what the VTuber name... I can't remember the VTuber name that was... who it was, but someone was doing an AS... There was like a clip... It was... part of her she was doing an ASMR stream, and I don't know what it was, but she had probably the perfect voice for ASMR, because I listened to it for like 10 minutes and then I was like, okay, now I understand the appeal. Because like she was speaking, like how she was speaking was like right into my brain. It was well, not right into my brain, but directly to my brain. I was just like, oh my lord. I'm not sure what I'm feeling, but I don't think I'm meant to be having these feelings. It wasn't NSFW, but it was the weirdest thing I've heard. Right, fair enough. Oh my god, hand reveal. Now we know everything about you, Ben. Ah, oh my god, you know my hand. That also just reminded me, I actually need to stick this set down because I haven't actually done that yet. Don't want my set to move around. Good, good. Also saw Ben's hand. Yay! Do people really make a big deal out of reveals like that? I mean, my face has been shown on stream, albeit accidentally, but do people really make a big deal by people's hands and things? Oops, I just turned down the lighting. That wasn't meant to happen. The lighting has gone down. Go back up. Go back, you silly. There we go. It still looks dark to me, but I think it might be because I haven't sorted it yet. There with me, we're just messing around. Let me just do a quick little lighting. Sure. So what's the animation this time? It's not going to be just a random short. This is going to be a scene from my next storytime animation that I'm currently working on. And I'm basically just going to be doing a slow motion walk towards the camera. That's the plan. How is that? I think that's okay. What? I did not see Ben's precious face. Oh, I can't remember what stream it was, but my camera kept losing connection to the laptop, so it was like flashing my face up on the screen. I didn't really care, to be honest. Like the face is the face at this point, and I don't go flashing my face around on the internet that much, so I don't really care all that much. I mean, even on I think even on the very first live stream I did, I'm pretty certain you see my face a bunch of times, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So yeah, so this is just going to be a scene. I think this is actually the last bit. Hopefully we don't have to make a story time of my canned peach. to be honest, Positive, I wanted to be. I kind of want to do the story of my canned peach incident, and I was gonna and I thought about a way of ending it was talking about like, yeah, my story, like how my story was actually pretty tame, and it's like, well, I know someone else who has another story involving canned peaches, and that involves a microwave. But that's not my story to tell. I do want to tell that because it is quite funny. Not your one, obviously, but my one. Yeah, but no, I got a lot of got a couple of stories I want to tell that I think could be quite funny. But this one that I'm telling here, it's just, I think after the first one I did about me almost dying and getting hit by a car, I thought I'd do a nice one, and this one is just something that was just so random but so funny on the day, and then when I think about it, it's just like, funny. So we're gonna... You'll see... I will probably be posting this next Saturday, I reckon. I know it's not quite the end of the month, it'll be kind of like the beginning of December, but it's kind of what I'm trying to do. Mine was made a classic GMD car from the 90s late. Yeah, well, that, say that, the positive, that is your story to tell, not mine. We still need to do that. I thought we still need to do that podcast at some point. Never did do that, did we? We need to try and work that out at some point. Ben, what were your thoughts about the finale of Andor? It was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. I watched it like 3 times yesterday because it was so good. I absolutely loved it. Okay, yep. I loved the finale of Andor. I love that Andor as a series was just amazing. I absolutely loved it. From beginning to end, it was just so it's just so good. Like, any of you on chat who haven't watched Andor, go and watch it. Even if you're not really a huge Star Wars fan, I would still recommend Andor because it's just a good show in general. Which is a great piece of like film. Am I gonna need to get some blue tack for you? I think I might. Wait, hang on a moment. Didn't think I would have to because I didn't have to before, but hang on. Ah, there we go. I think I might move them back. Do I move them backwards? I did. Alright, okay, let's bring these forwards. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I've never ever watched Andor. What's it out? Oh, really? It's basically a prequel to Rogue One, telling the story of Cassian Andor from Rogue One. That's essentially that's the basis. That's the basis of it. Nope, he's not wobbly. What is going on here? I should really be using blue tag, but it's just easy. It's just a lot easier to try and balance. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so I think I maintain that Kenobi was the best Star Wars series this year. I'll take. Well, I mean, I liked Kenobi, but I think Andor just surpassed it for me. I think. And I just really, Andor I couldn't really flaw much of really, whereas Kenobi I have some gripes with, just personal gripes, but Andor I can't really fault. Hello Jesper, welcome, hope you're doing well, good sir. I don't know if you're a first time viewer, but welcome. Hope do enjoy your stay. I'm gonna have to get ready for school this year, Ben. Yeah, no worries man, take care. Always know you're always waking up early for my streams anyway because of time zones, so worry not, my dude. You want to fight, bro? You want to fight me? Hey man, look, there's no fight. I am not fighting anyone over a TV show now. Oh, I keep moving backwards. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. A little bit more forward. Nope. Okay, that's fine. But I'm shaking all over the place, it's so cold. Oh, really? Let's see, the weather here has been pretty, well, torrential downpour is probably how I would explain it. Torrential downpour indeed. Hello, Imperial Films. Welcome, good sir. You met the Star Wars community, right? Oh, I have. I know I saw something on Twitter, apparently some really well-known Star Wars YouTuber was complaining in Andor because apparently he didn't think that bricks and screws should be in Star Wars or something dumb like that, and I'm like, are you really that petty, or you really don't like Star Wars that much, so you're picking out things like that? It's just like, bruh. You need to go off the internet if that's what's annoying you about Star Wars, for goodness sake. Like, Jesus. That was definitely the wildest thing I've seen. So I don't know, I don't know. That was I don't know. I'm not gonna name names, so you guys might know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna go into detail on it because I don't. There's no point. Absolutely no point in trying to get into the brains of those people because you'll just give yourself a headache. Yeah, Andor was great. She's saying my parents weren't keen much. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I think it's one of those things again. If you're not too bothered by the character, and whatnot, people just might not be really into it. But I think what made Andor so good was that even if you weren't a Star Wars, if you're not a Star Wars fan, I think people could watch it and still enjoy the story. I think that was the good thing about Andor. But that's just how I think, how I thought. Okay, I need to kind of do proper walk cycle to kind of get a good bit of that. I don't care about Star Wars, it's just not my thing. And that's fair, Gizmo. That's fair. Not everyone's into it, so it's fair, dude. As I said, I'm not into certain things that a lot of people enjoy as well, so worry not, my dude. Now, let me ask you this: do you think Andor needed 12 episodes? I think it did, because yes, the episodes were slow. I personally didn't have a problem with that, but the build-up was more than worth it. I think that's what made it so good, was the build-up. Just to slow, being able to like take this time to kind of do character building and even world building as well. I think just made the difference. Just made a difference because the planet Ferrix felt like it felt like a proper planet because you'd been there for so long. You're there with all the people, and there was just such great world building and such great character development for everyone that I think it made it more believable that it was like a place and a planet. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that's making sense or not, but I think so. What do you think about the ARC Trooper Jesse? Was he a well-designed character? I think so. I liked his blue helmet. I liked his the blue, like his helmet, because it was quite unique in terms of like the coloring of it, like half of it being blue and whatnot. And I also did like that patrol vehicle as well. I wanted to try and build it, and I might actually try and build it in between making the story time. Actually, might have a go. Oh, by the way, guys, did you guys? I presume you guys saw the short that I put out yesterday about building the Imperial Army troopers. That was just a fun. I say I'm not gonna probably post loads of those kind of videos, but I just kind of thought it would be just something a bit different. Just posting like how to build certain minifigures. And I just thought it was just something, it could be something a little bit fun, because I know a lot of people liked the design of the Imperial Army troopers. So I just thought, well, here I'll throw out my little take on it, because I thought it's a pretty good design. Good design that works out, and it also saves you not having to spend 30 quid on getting the Mud Trooper and the Han Solo Mud Trooper. So I look at it, isn't it? Yeah, I agree with that. The Series P Maybe that the series pacing was my parents' main criticism about Andor. Well, that's fair. I mean, it's not everyone. I think if well, there's my face because that's the camera just going off. Woo! That's fine. You can't really see. You can and can't see my face because it's like okay, no, there we go. Yeah, no, I think it was just a nice. I think it was just a nice change. I think Andor was just a nice change of pace. I think compared to something like say Mandalorian, like not talking smack about Mandalorian because I love the Mandalorian. It was because like that. When I think about it, like that series had like. It had good character development, good world building and whatnot, but it was kind of, I don't know, it felt like there was certain moments where you weren't really taking like a moment to kind of breathe in some cases, and that's not an issue at all, but it's just like a difference between Andor and Mando. Yeah, his okay, it was sick, sad he died, he was a great commander. But great. Yeah, no, it was unfortunate what happened to Jesse. I like Commander Appo because he was just a direct reference to Avatar Hang. That's what I like Appo. That's cool. I believe season 2 of the Bad Batch is next. Yes, I think you're right. I think that is January. Like, is it early January? I think that comes out. I might be wrong. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me. Not 100% on that quite yet, but oh, hang on, that's not. Why is he not straight, bruh? Hang on, let's take that picture again. Don't know what that was all about. January 4th. Oh wow, that's really soon. Damn, I didn't realize it was that soon. That's cool. That's gonna be cool again. Also, January means new Lego sets as well, and if some of the leaks for certain sets are true, then rip my wallet. Because I believe there's a rumor of a TIE bomber set, and I think there was a couple of other actually, no, probably not Mando stuff, but I think there might have been some other things as well. I'm not quite sure on the other stuff. I know that there's a TIE bomber, which I'm definitely going to get. I'm going to buy the hell out of that TIE bomber because I like me a TIE bomber. Second series will finish in April. Yes. Yeah, there. But then you got Mandalorian. I think is starting in late February or March. February or March. I don't actually know. I don't know which one it was. Okay, that's not too bad. A little bit shaky, but I think what I'll probably end up doing with this particular kind of walk cycle is I'll probably slow it down in post, just so it's just a little bit kind of like slow-mo, because this is kind of meant to be like a dramatic kind of slow-mo walk that I'm going with here at the moment. I think I'm buying Jesse's Arc helmet from Clone Army Customs and use the torso from Lego Official Arc Trooper, or buy printed torso from Genetic Toys. What do you think? Helmet wise, Clone Army Customs is a good one. AreaLight is another good one. Their helmets are pretty good. The Arc Trooper torso would definitely work well. You could get some printed arms from Firestar Toys, because they got like the ones with the blue stripe going along the arms. And if you can, for his legs, there is a Lego leg piece which is kind of like white legs with like blue boots. They're like blue, like molded, dual molded. Excuse me. They would be a good one. They'd be a good for Jesse, I think. There'll be some new information about the Mandalorian on December 1st. Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What are y'all talking about? Star Wars stuff, Gizmo. Sorry, I know you're not a big Star Wars fan, but we're talking Star Wars at the moment, so I do apologize about that. I know you're not a huge fan. I know you're not really a fan, but ooh, just Star Wars and Lego Gizmo. Yeah, pretty much. Actually been relatively good with my purchases at late. Although I went to I did go to a brick show in well, local. I'll say a local city, like my closest city, which was really good. Really good displays. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm doing that right. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm still focused on myself reasonably. Oh, get yourself a blanket and wrap up nice and warm. Blankets are always a good way. What are your thoughts about the AreaLight series? To be honest, Martin, I haven't really seen anything on it. I know they started filming, and I know I've seen some of the people who are in it, and I know that can't think of a name, but the actress who plays Trinity in The Matrix is in it. I know that. But other than that, I don't really know much about it, if I'm being brutally honest. So, can't really give my thoughts on it because I don't know. I simply don't know. Yep, that's fine. Oh yeah, no, I think it is in. I think from what I've read about it, it sounds intriguing. Not sure if it will be a series that I will have to get into, but is that in my controller? Okay, let's see. Gotta keep him in focus. He's going out of focus there a little bit. I can tell you the plot one. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I don't really know much about it, so probably not a bad thing if I find out a little bit more. Hello there, Obi-Wan Productions. What up, man? Yeah. I hope you're doing well, good sir. Long time no chat. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Why are you at an angle? What are you doing there? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. I saw that you uploaded I think a couple of shorts, Obi-Wan. I haven't I think I checked. I don't know if they were like videos, your old videos you were kind of re-editing and uploading to and things and uploading to shorts, which is not a problem because I've been doing that as well. But it's meant. Have you watched Andor? I have. We've literally just been speaking about Andor. We've literally been talking about it. What did you think of it? What were your thoughts on it, good sir? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they were all good. Yeah, no, that's fine. As they said, I re-edit and upload old ones as well. Just because shorts. The shorts seem to be the only videos that actually get any traction. It's so good. Yes, I know! Andor was so good. Really hope they release some Andor sets next year. I hope they do. Did you see the post-credit scene? I did. Yeah, that was kind of a punch in the gut, really. It's like, oh, that's not okay. Excuse the ASMR. That's all my throw there. There we go. Yeah, no, that was. It was not gloomy, but it was just kind of like, ooh. The threat of the death, seeing shots of the Death Star like that is always just kind of like, it's just such a huge ominous threat. Like every time, just like Rogue One. But yeah, no, it's very cool. Okay, yep, no, that's fine. Continue the season 2. Yeah, no, I think it was confirmed they were doing a season 2. I think before the first season had ended, because they had broken. I think the main writer on it had broken down the time frame. I think of it because I think it's another 12 episodes, and I believe how they're doing it is that every 3 episodes was going to be an arc, but it was going to be like a year. It was going to be like a certain time frame, and it will skip over like a year and things like that. I think I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% on that yet, so don't quote me. But I am aware. AreaLight is set 100 years before the Phantom Menace and will focus on 2 Jedi who are investigating strange criminal activity. But as they dig deeper into the mystery, they realize they discover that they're dealing with something more sinister, aka the Sith. Ooh! Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. That could be cool. Anything kind of prequels is always interesting to me as well. I know. I think they were just there's so much that they can do, but they just choose not to sometimes. I feel like they just like to keep safe with the stories that they do to kind of like keep it familiar. So the AreaLight will be really interesting because it's kind of, it will be the first live action series kind of like set out of a time frame of familiar characters. So they can be really creative with it, I think. Not saying that relying on the familiar is bad by any means, because like, you know, Andor was amazing. But let's say they can basically. The series basically takes place when the Sith are starting to return. Yeah, no, I understand that. That's pretty cool. Intriguing, definitely intriguing. Sure, I probably will watch it because I will watch anything Star Wars. You know, at the end of the day, always watch something Star Wars. What's happening now? Oops, hang on, what's going on? There we go. Why does it look like he's turning? What's going on there? Oh. Oops. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to make sure that things are bouncing and not falling over. Okay, yeah, it's fine. No, it's intriguing. Definitely intriguing. I'll definitely be watching it. Watch anything Star Wars. The Sith are basically gone when the High Republic began, or so we thought. They probably weren't gone, but they were just hiding because obviously in the Phantom Menace was when they revealed themselves to the Jedi. So it's not to say they were gone. They were just in hiding. I think it's probably the appropriate. That's probably the appropriate term, I would say. I think so, anyway. Okay. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, I need to have another look at what all the other rumored sets were coming out in January. Because I know about the TIE Bomber, and I don't know what really the other stuff. Oh, there was a 501st Battle Pack, wasn't there? I think I might be wrong on that one. I seem to remember hearing something about that, and the internet going a little bit crazy about it. Okay, yep, no, I'm just making sure that's still kind of clear. Probably have them take maybe 3 more steps, because that should be... I basically want it to go on long enough for me to use. Yeah, because wasn't the Old Republic when the war between the Jedi and the Sith was at its peak? I think so. I'm not too knowledgeable on the Old Republic stuff, personally. I don't really know that kind of time frame, so I had to forgive me on that one. Okay. So let's see this other leg. Today I took this personality test. It's called the 16 personality test. Have you heard of it? I think so. It's what I'm thinking of. I'm pretty certain I've actually done that one or something. 16 personality test. It rings a bell. Or I might be thinking of another one, but I definitely know about something like that, and I think I might have done it before. Oops! Don't turn. Why have you turned? Don't turn, sir. Okay, there we go. Still turned. Why have you turned? There we go. I know that the Old Republic had what's called the Sith Lords. Oh yeah, no, I think they had the most overpowered and cool Siths. I think that was a given. Wasn't the one not Malgus? Malgus, was that his name? Malgus? I can't think of his name. I might be completely butchering that. Something I'm very bad at is pronouncing and reading names. So apologies for that one. But yeah, no, the designs. I did like the designs for the Old Republic. I just never particularly got into the story that much. I don't know. I think there's just a lot. There's a lot to know, and there's a lot of. Because I've never played the games, I just never really got into them that much. Because I guess the big part of the Old Republic was obviously the game, you know, the Old Republic. Yeah, no, I think it's just a section because it's so far out from the original. From like the Star Wars that we know, I'm just like, no, I'm just not that bothered by it really. I guess, but you know, it's cool. I checked this a few weeks ago. Oh, okay. I may look it up. I may look it back up again at some point. It looks blurry again. Why are you blurry? I thought I refocused you. I might not be able to take too much steps before his face loses focus. Let me get a picture of that again, just so he doesn't blur in and blur out. What might you need to do? Just 2 steps a bit. Just depends how blurry it is. Sometimes the one issue with the camera is the focusing can sometimes be a little bit weird. It's usually not too bad. It's usually not too bad. Well, most of the other public areas in can. Ah, fair enough. Even more reason to not really be 100% into it. No, oh, you're the same as mine. Ooh. I'll have a look at that. You know what? For a laugh, if I finish this animation fairly early, I might do that personality test for a laugh on stream. Could be funny. Hello, Charlie. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday afternoon or evening. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving? We don't celebrate that here in England, so I don't know. Happy Thanksgiving to my people in not in the UK, I guess. I don't know who does and who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, my bad. I don't know who does. We don't particularly celebrate Thanksgiving over here, so I don't know. I don't know about that one, but you know. But happy Thanksgiving to y'all. That you do celebrate it. I said I don't celebrate it in the UK. I didn't even know it was, to be honest with you. That might explain all the turkey stuff I see popping up on Twitter. So does that make sense? You know, Ben, this is a pretty long test. Oh, is it? Okay, maybe not. I thought I might. I thought I could, but if it's a long test, maybe not. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is in the UK. Yeah. I gotta go. I just wanted to say hi. Bye. Yeah, no, fair enough, Charlie. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy all the food. I forgot you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. No, don't worry, it's not a problem. It was just fun. It was just kind of funny. It's like, yes, Thanksgiving. That thing that I truthfully forgot was a thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Charlie. Take care. Have a good Thanksgiving. Take care of yourself. Okay. It's always fun. It's always funny when people mention things that I just either don't know about or don't celebrate or like say a different way because I'm from the UK. It's just kind of like, my bad. It's like someone commented, I think, on the football animation I did a while back. Someone commented saying it's soccer, not football, and it's just kind of like, I've never called it soccer in my life. Here in the UK, we don't call it soccer, we call it football because it's a ball that you kick with your foot. I don't think I've ever heard anyone in the UK call it soccer, which is semi-amusing. Never take the personality test. I'm very curious what's your type. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it goes. It's just more like, because I don't think I'm going to be doing this for very long. It's a very simple like shot that I'm doing here tonight. No, SUK bunch don't do Thanksgiving, we just skip to Christmas. Yeah. We have Halloween, then we have November, and then we have Christmas. That's basically what it is to us Brits. Quite funny. Now, Thanksgiving always does sound nice, but as I said, we just don't. I think in the words of Black Panther, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. It's quite funny quote uses there. Okay, that looks really not so good. So let's try and sound up a bit more straight. And that looks even worse. So let's I want to ask you something about Dooku, Ben. Okay. What do you want to ask me about the Count? Okay, yep, no, that's fine. It's not just bad thing because of that angle, because I suppose it's just how people walk you kind of like got a little kind of show in a sense, so I guess it works. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Very rude of me. Okay, yep, no, that's fine. I think ideally, if I can maybe do a couple more steps just to maximize the timing of it. But this particular shot is going to be like a slow-mo walk, and I kind of need it to go on for fairly long so I can edit. I'll probably rejiggle it in editing, but I'm going to try and get as much walking as I can from this. There we go. Do-ba-do-ba-do. Oops, my phone is vibrating. 1 second. What is going on, phone? Tell me. God knows. I just vibrated with a random message. Not really so sure what was going on there. If you ask me, I say he's a scary-looking man. What, this guy? He's chill. He's not a scary man. He is a chill man. Why his eyes are closed will make a lot more sense when you see the story time, the final video. I could technically release the story time this weekend, but I want to add a bit more to it because the video is quite short for the moment. But I want to try and make it a little bit longer. How is this looking? That's not too bad. No, Dooku. Oh, Dooku. Fair enough. Dooku is... He's definitely got probably quite an intimidating look to him, I think. Good old Christopher Lee. Well, I suppose it depends if you're talking about his animated form or his live action form. Because his Clone Wars version is just entertaining of how long his face is. They went a little bit crazy with that if you ask me, but not really a nitpick. It's just kind of like his face was just a bit long. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, no, we're good there. Good. Here we go. Okay. The real one. Ah, Christopher. Yeah, no, Christopher Lee does have... I can understand why people would think Christopher Lee looks quite intimidating. He definitely does have an intimidating thing about him. But Christopher Lee was really... That's why I'm saying they should reanimate Clone Wars. Yeah, I guess in a sense that look of Dooku has kind of become... It's just how... I can understand like changing some of the characters. Okay, yeah, it's still there. I can understand like redoing some of the characters to change like their style and whatnot, but I guess at the end of the day, it's kind of like it's not a huge deal. I don't think. Would it be cool? Would it be cool if they did that? I think so. It would, but it's not. It's not something I'm dying for them to do. You know. Oops, you went a bit wobbly there, sir. Oops, you're still wobbly. What's going on there? It's an interesting one. I can definitely see like why you would want to have the series like reanimates for it to look like its later seasons. I don't know. It's one of those things. I get it, but also I'm just kind of like it's not something I would personally want. Personally. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sleepy today. Maybe do one more step and we'll see how this looks. Hello, Evil Sandwich Productions. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day, good sir. Evil Sandwich. That's oh my sandwich is evil. It's going to kill me. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. Good day, evening, afternoon, morning, depending on where you are in the world, I guess. I think his look works with his character. Oh yeah, he definitely, the name Count Dooku definitely works well with Christopher Lee. I think he definitely has that as the as someone who, well, since he played original Count Dracula, definitely. I don't know, he's definitely got that look about him, I think. Christopher Lee, man, that man. You look up like what Christopher Lee did. My question about Dooku is a few comments up, Ben. Is it? Did I miss it? I didn't get anything from. I didn't get a thing from you. The only thing I see, Martin, was want to ask you about something about Dooku, and that's why I'm saying they should reanimate Clone Wars. And then you're one there. I did. If you posted something else, it didn't pop through. Unless I'm blind, I don't think it did. I didn't see it pop up. If you want to resend it, don't know what's going on now, but I don't see it. Don't quite know what's up with that. Okay. don't know why the question didn't pop up. Maybe the YouTube chat was having a moment. It could have done. Oh yeah, I suppose another thing I have to think to say is I know a while back I was thinking of making a TikTok account, but now I'm kind of going a bit meh on it because one of the YouTube animes that I follow, someone like made an account. She already has an account on Twitter, but someone made it. But someone like made another like account of hers and was just reposting her stuff and just basically getting like a bunch of likes and views off of them. I'm just kind of like, why do people do that? Like, do they really have the no life that they just have to repost other people's stuff and they just have no? I don't know, man. I don't get people who make fake accounts and just repost everyone's stuff. It's like, are they that? Are they just? Oh, what's the word? I'm trying to think of words here. Incapable. Are they just incapable of making their own stuff? That they would just steal other ones? I don't know. Don't really like that. Well, it is bad, definitely, but it just seems to be incredible. Just seems to be worse on TikTok. Do you think Dooku was right about the hypocrisy in the Jedi Order and that they blindly served the Republic without question? Yeah. Yes and no. I think some Jedi were different, you know, like Qui-Gon. But then again, I was Dooku's apprentice. That's probably not entirely surprising. But the Jedi were flawed, ultimately, in many ways than one. I think their doom was. I think they obviously the Order 66 was a big thing on why they were destroyed, but they were definitely not doing themselves any favors by getting involved in the war when they're meant to be peacekeepers. I don't know. There are multiple things about it, but I think I agree with the notion that the Jedi who are meant to be peacekeepers, being generals on an army, seems a little bit odd. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of wits. So the Jedi were definitely flawed by all means, by many means, really, but. The Jedi fell even before the Avengers. Yeah, no, exactly. Like I was talking about them, like during the Clone Wars. During the Clone Wars as well. The Jedi, I think the Jedi Order was ultimately flawed. No, not to its core, but it was just flawed, and it was only a matter of time, really. Was only a matter of time. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, I think we're getting to the point now where okay, yeah, we can still get them clear. Still get them pretty clear, that's fine. Yeah. Make it to about 3.5 seconds of walking. I think that would be enough, I think. Blah-de, blah-de, blah. Jedi were peacekeepers during the High Republic, but slowly lost their way when the era ended and the Clone Wars began. Yeah, no, definitely, I think so. I think so as well. They obviously were peacekeepers for a good while, but as I said, the Clone Wars was just ultimately their undoing, unfortunately. Not just because of Order 66, but as I said, peacekeepers fighting in a war is just wrong. It's wrong in many ways, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I understand why they done it, but it wasn't. But they should have already gone about it differently. But then again, could the clones on their own have won the war? I don't know. The clones were certainly capable, but there just weren't as many of them. It's a tricky thing, but Dooku was definitely right in many ways, I think. Remember the Star Wars Eclipse game that was announced last year? I do, yes. The really good trailer. Really good, like it looked really good. But I know there was a lot of fiasco behind the scenes with employees not being treated very well. So I know that was meant to be set in High Republic, which would have been cool, but not entirely sure what the situation is with Eclipse right now. Okay, yeah, no, that's a nice little slow walk cycle at the moment. That's not too bad. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll do one more step, and then I think that will be enough walking-wise. Because that's what I'll also, what I might also do here as well is I might just animate a couple of other scenes that I need to do as well. I think there's like one. Actually, no, maybe I might. I'll think about it. Maybe I might do one. It doesn't need to speak. You'll talk about Nice Show Public. No, I'm pretty certain it was Eclipse. I'm pretty certain it was a studio that did Eclipse. There was not development, but there was like something wrong. There was like something going on in terms of people not being treated right, or something, or there wasn't equal pay among people. I'm not one. I don't know actually, to be honest with you. That's a very good question. I'm not. I was 90% certain it was Eclipse, but I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong in the article that I saw. So do forgive me on that one. That is the case. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, was that link, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. His name is Chuck. Chuck is just like a really, like it's a common name, I think, for like cats. So I don't really see many dogs named Chuck, but I've known a couple of cats called Chuck. I guess Chuck is just a very cat-like name. Yeah, but I need to research this quickly. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, my dude. So it'll be that would be interesting to find out, but I know there was something going on with one of the Star Wars games. I just can't remember what one it was. I was 90% certain it was Eclipse, because I know it had been delayed because I think a lot of the employees left. I'm pretty certain, but yeah, no, it's just it'd be interesting. Be interesting to see. Boop. Okay, so I think what I'll do is if I finish doing this walking, then I'm going to animate one more bit that will need this set. Just to make things a bit simple, just to make things simple. My brain went mush. I can't remember quite where we were. Ah, there we go. Let's up a little bit. You come the edges forwards. There we go. Okay, there are development issues, but it's because they don't have enough staff to keep working on it. Yeah, no, I knew that, but the reason that the staff left was because there was a lot of mistreatment of staff, I'm pretty certain. Unless that's the reason. I'm pretty certain that's the reason why there wasn't a lot of staff, because a lot of them worked out from mistreatment or unequal pay or something like that, or it was something to do with the company the Eclipse is being made from. I can't quite remember what, but it was something to do with the Eclipse. Yeah, no, it's like I said, the trailer for the Eclipse was cool, but so I don't know when it's gonna get released. That'll be an interesting one to see. Oh, you're correct. I'm reading the full report about it now. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I know, because there was again, you obviously you don't have it, but there was a huge fiasco about it on Twitter. it was all over Twitter. It was all over Twitter for like I remember one night it was just crazy. Lots of people were not happy. That's just what I knew about it anyway. That's not too bad. I think it's enough. I think that's enough footage of me for the walking. Okay, apparently they've been working on Eclipse since 2013. Damn, really? Holy cow, that's a long time. Nearly 10 years. Holy shit. That's a long time for them to be working on that, and then for it to just kind of go up in the air like that. Oh dear. Oh, excuse the ASMR. Needed to rehydrate a little bit. Yeah, I think that's enough walking for that, I think. I've got enough. I've got like 3 seconds of walking, which should be fine. What? Animating walks always takes so long. They're like the simplest, probably the simplest thing to do, but it just takes so much time. Tonight, because it's quite a lot you got to take into account when you're doing the walk, obviously. In a sense, that kind of him jolting kind of side to side actually works, really, I think. It's like he's kind of got like that little wobble of someone walking, I think. So I think it works quite nicely. Hang on, I'll let that play for a little bit while I rejiggle some bits and bobs. Okay, no, I cannot do that. Interesting. Knights of the Old Republic remake is facing a similar problem to Eclipse. Oh, really? Ooh. Always with game companies and just having a lot of drama going on behind the scenes. Always drama somewhere. Bada bing, bada boom. What's all this? There's random stuff popping in through my emails, man. They lost their developers for the remake because there dispute among the staff members that were working on the remake. Oh, right. Okay. Damn. Did anyone grow up watching the Powerpuff Girls, or was it only me? No, I did. I did. It was one of... It's on Cartoon Network. It was one of many classic Cartoon Network shows that I liked. I thought it was funny. Now, Powerpuff Girls is an interesting one. It's it was an entity. It was, I don't know. It's kind of funny rewatching it now. Rewatching certain like scenes, obviously kind of brushing over my head when I was a kid, but watching it now and I'm kind of like, oh my god, there was a lot of suggestive stuff in that show. And cartoons just didn't care, and that was kind of something I thought was quite funny. Just rejiggle this around. So I'm leaving this play in the background because I'm just rejiggling this set a minute so I can set up for doing another bit. Okay, there we go. Good. Oops, not on there. Not in there. Looking through my drawer of my spare parts to get some bits and bobs. Do not mind me. You know, Cartoon Net, Powerpuff Girls was one of the things that I did watch when it was on, but truthfully, it wasn't my personal favourite. My personal favourite, Cartoon Network one was Ed, Edd and Eddy. Grew up with that. Ed and Eddy was great. I wouldn't say Powerpuff Girls is a funny show, but I would say the storyline was interesting. I mean, interesting, yes, when you were a kid, but it was fun. It's funny when I rewatched certain bits because there were some very suggestive bits in there. The bits that, like you said, it would kind of brush over your head as a kid, but they were in there. And I think that was the case with a lot of old cartoons. There was always, they were always, they were always adding in little adult jokes in there that the kids obviously wouldn't get, but if adults were watching it with them, they'd be like, did they really just do that? Last thing on the remake, the original developers were Aspire, and now the remake is being worked on by their parent game development company. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. That's Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what they do. But rejiggle the camera anyway, so doesn't matter if I move the camera. Blah 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 blah. Okay, no, that's perfect. They went over my head. I mean, as I said, most of the humor in that probably did go over a lot of kids' head, unless kids grew up with that humor, which would have been kind of a bit weird. But it does happen. It definitely did happen. Yeah, I saw a compilation of the adult jokes in the old Animaniacs show a while back. Oh, Animaniacs was filled to the brim with that. Animaniacs was I'm really am surprised with how much they got away with in Animaniacs. It's actually it's crazy. Oops, I'm trying to rejiggle some stuff here, but it's being difficult. Okay, so how can I do this? Okay, I need to work out how to do this, so we're gonna stop the animation. Boop, just there, and oh my god, it's all changed. It's fine. We're just rejiggling some bits at the moment. Let's get this at an angle so you can see the door, but you can't see who's kind of there. Also, if I close that, that'll be good. Ew. Yeah, I can understand that. It definitely, certain ones definitely, they I wouldn't say they ruined my childhood, but they I was a bit scarred, shall we say. Oh my god. You know there was an adult joke in Animate because they say good night, everybody. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Not entirely wrong there. Kind of need that in the center area, but I'm trying to do it. I'm just trying to think on how to do this shot, so bear with me a minute while I just have a think. Animania, it is interesting. It is. I mean, Gizmo, don't, for the love of God, don't look up the jokes in the old cartoons because it might it might ruin you. You probably won't look at old cartoons the same way. Gotta say, the title of this live kind of rhymes, does it? Oh, hello there, I'm animating live. Come and say hi. Come and say hi. I suppose, in a sense, it does. Adult jokes are for adults. Let me have my childhood nice and clean. But I mean, if the jokes are kind of going over your head as a kid and you don't understand them, it's not... I don't think it's a big deal, personally, but it's like, I can understand, obviously, people not being in... Obviously not being into that. Oh, here it is. Nah, I really did, but I won't do it again. No, you've been tainted. You poor soul. He has been tainted. Quick, get the holy water. Should I say this? Is that bad to say? I never know what to bring up with religious stuff because I never know if I'm crossing a line or anything. So I apologize if I did cross over a line there. It wasn't my intention. I'm making joke. I make a hard joke because I am funny man. I make stupid stuff on the internet. Please do not take it too seriously. The power of Christ compels you. You have seen a forbidden internet video that ruins your childhood. The power of Christ compels you. That's fine, man. Good. I just don't. Last thing I want to do is offend people. It's like I'm just blurt out a bad word What bad word multiple streams ago, so trying not to do that. Oh. Okay, let's do this spec bit. Thanks to Ben, this stream will end early, so good night, everybody. Hey, man. You can't cancel me for mentioning holy water. I can't be cancelled yet. I got videos to make. I can't be cancelled. I cannot be cancelled. So the internet will decide your fate. I am the internet. Not yet. It's treason then. I don't know what I'm going on about. I don't know what I'm saying. Didn't go to bed until 3 AM last night because I was reading a freaking book I couldn't put down. Okay, so what we're gonna have here. I say it was an accident. I was playing around with my older brother and I seen it. The accidental ones are in a sense of worse. Okay, so what we're going to do here. I'm trying to remember how I animated this before, because I think the first time I animated this. The Fox Network just cancelled his stream. No! But the Fox Network, they sponsor me and so much stuff. It's how I get my views. What will I do without Fox? I mean, to be fair, I could probably live. They could. Fox cancels themselves at this point. Can I actually do this? I wonder. Probably not. Excuse me. Yeah, let me just get a drink. I don't think Martin was going. I think he was just making a joke. He said, I don't think he was going. If he was going, my bad. Oh no, I think I know what I did. I actually took the leg out, I think. And we also need something in the background there, just so you don't see. Just so you don't see my desktop. Put it in the. There we go. Okay, so. Let's get all the 1x2s out a minute. Try it that way. I'm gonna dash quick because I'm about to be over. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Hydrate away. Keep yourself hydrated, good sir. Hydration is important. Okay, let's see if I can stay off. Shuttle and boom, there we go. Chuck will be running my comments until I get back. Oh! Chuck is taking over. So does that mean that Chuck is chilling on top of your laptop by any chance? Is that how it works? Okay, yep, no, I think that's fine. Nice color pictures of that. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're animating guy kicking open the door. Essentially, that's what we're doing here. Okay, just working out how to do it now. Gonna have to do some rejiggling of stuff. I swear my body is still shaking from the cold. It could well be. Do you not have the heating on where you are? It's a good thing for if you're feeling cold is wrapping yourself in a blanket. I am semi-lucky with my house because where my room is, it's literally. Oh shoot! Hang on. Hold on there. Doesn't look too good. What's up there? Hang on a minute. I am just rejiggling something. Just kicking the door down. Don't know how this is going to look particularly, but it might just be okay. I'm back. Welcome back. Chuck was well behaved and he didn't he didn't post any comments. It was relatively chill. When you mentioned that Chuck would be taking over the comments, it made me think that he was like sitting on a laptop or something. Which would have been quite funny. Oh, the blue tag has gone in his leg. Okay, we're doing now is we're animating guy kind of kicking the door open. So we're just a couple of rejiggling and things to do. Oh, that doesn't look good. It looks like his leg is falling over rather than actually kicking something. Get very messy. I don't have a laptop. I'm a tablet, so touchscreen guy. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is what's that look like with his leg? Actually, that kind of works. Granted, I think it probably should be higher. Fair enough. The iPad and touchpads and stuff I don't really know about. That might be just because that might just be my boomer. That might just be me being a boomer. I'm not really getting it because I don't really. No, Chuck is a well-behaved guy. Cleo, on the other hand, is an adorable ball of destruction. Sounds about correct. There's usually always one cat. There's always one. Do y'all make voices for y'all pets? Sometimes. I personally don't have any pets, so I make the voices for like my brother's dog, and not for pets, but like for animals that come into my garden and such. I usually do voices for them. It's kind of funny to do. It's definitely, I think it's definitely, I would say it's a common thing that people do. Okay, so my voice is a bit groggy at the moment because I've got, again, I have a sore throat. Not laryngitis, thankfully, but it wasn't a particularly nice sore throat. Oh, it was worse a few days ago. But, no. Chuck has probably woken up and says hi. No. Hello, Chuck. Oh, I just knocked the light. That was no bueno. Oh, shoot. Is that going to mess up the lighting? Well, I think it's okay. Hello, Chuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? Probably not, because you're a cat. And all you like to do, like many cats, is probably nap. Not assuming that your cat just likes to nap or anything, but what most cats like to do, I find. Okay, yep. Just like a simple kick opening the door. I think that's probably come out okay. Let's just take a look. That's okay. My maybe that's something I might need to speed up a little bit, or maybe take out a frame. Just like a quick little kind of boosh, like kicking open. It's come out nicely. So then it's cuddle and snuggle time. Ah, he demands attention, does he? It's a cat that demands attention rather than the ones that will like attack you if you try to give it attention. Cats are interesting in where they'll often be the most friendly and snuggly kind of animals, or they'll be just ones where like, leave me alone, and they'll be like plotting your demise. Most human beings would love to be a cat. Love to be a cat. Yeah, that's true. That could be a cat. That'd be pretty chill. Just walk around all day, nap, knock some things over, whack someone with my paw. You know, all that fun stuff. That would definitely be entertaining. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. So I've not really got much more left to do for this. I think just one bit I need to redo I want to redo the start of it, I think, which I will probably do tomorrow, and I'll try and upload. I mean, if I can get it done tomorrow, maybe I'll try and upload it this Saturday, or maybe maybe I'll save it for next week. I'm not so sure yet. I am not so sure. Be very dependent. I don't know how I feel and if I do get it done or not. Clear as with my parents at the moment. The troublemaker is not with you. Is that how it works? Oh, just saying. Sit down stretching for a moment while I just chill. Playback is actually surprisingly smooth on stream. Didn't think it was. That was interesting. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's come out quite nicely. Okay. Oh man, gotta go. Good night, man. And Ben, take care. Yeah, no worries, Gizmo. Thank you for stopping by. Take care, man. You have a good one. Have a good evening, good sir. Da 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 da. I'm just having a look at things. That's okay, I think. Right. I've actually did a bit more, and I managed to get it going a little bit longer. I just kind of didn't. I didn't want to stream just to go on for just an hour. I managed to get it to go on for a little bit longer, which isn't too bad. As the thing, cats are basically the greatest criminal masterminds. True, yeah. You get away with anything just by just being adorable. I mean, to be honest, I see some videos, and not all cats are adorable. I just see so many videos of cats just flat off slapping like other animals in the face. Not so adorable, they're just kind of literally just going whack, just backhanding them, which is always it's always entertaining just the way cats kind of just like go back, smash, or smash, smack. I don't know why. It's just something. There is something very amusing about it. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ooh. Sorry, I'm browsing. I am browsing stuff again, just having a look. Nope, I don't think so. Nope, that's good, that's fine. That's fine, that's good. Yeah, no, I think I'm probably done with animating for tonight. I was just gonna chat for maybe another 10 minutes just to kind of stretch it on for 2 hours. I think I've definitely got. I've got what I wanted to do. I'm done. I just wanted to mainly just get like a nice long walk cycle for me to use and edit in my story time, and kicking open the door was just another bit I was gonna do it another day, but I thought while I'm here I might as well do it. Because there's not really any more animation I need to do particularly. I think maybe one more shot, which I probably won't do tonight. I'll probably do tomorrow. And then I just need to record a bit of the beginning, and then it's just editing really. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be like a really long story that what I'm planning on doing. I mean, truthfully, I was gonna upload just the video that I was gonna do, and it would have been like 1 minute and 10 seconds long. But I wanted to add just a little bit more to it, but just to stretch it out a little bit, because I thought like a minute and 15 or so seconds was just a little bit too short. But I don't know. With story times are an interesting thing for me, because I have a lot of amusing stories to tell, but they're not necessarily things I can stretch out for like 5 minutes without it getting kind of dull. But it's just like I never, because there's like a lot of story time people will upload like usually between 5 to 10 minute stuff, because I guess that's just kind of how I guess that's just a good range for it. But like a couple of people obviously upload shorter ones, but I don't know, like a lot of the things I have to say, there's not really ones I can stretch it. I mean, I mean my the car story one, I barely stretched that over like 3.5 minutes. And it's just kind of like, it's not. I don't like to stretch things out too much, because people will get bored. So it's just kind of like, just get into the story, give a little bit of background, and then just get to it kind of thing. But I didn't want to do a really short one. And like with this one, it's like it gets to the point. It's just like silly little short. But I wanted to add just something maybe a bit on the beginning, because it was just kind of like a blah 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 going straight into it, but maybe just adding something into it that kind of flows into it quite nicely. So what's this storytime animation about? This one is about a trip to the cinema a few years ago, and the timing of a particular soundtrack coming on when I was meeting my friends. I won't tell you what the soundtrack was, because I want to leave it as a bit of a surprise, but it was kind of, let's just say that the timing of this particular music coming on and me greeting my friends was just impeccable. And to this day, it's just funny. it's something silly. It's something kind of like lighthearted and silly compared. Just wanted to do something a little bit more lighthearted, compared to like, you know, almost dying in a car crash. You know, that fun stuff. But I got a lot of silly stories to tell, really. But they're not like particularly long ones, which in a sense it's kind of good as like a stop motion, because animating in like trying to do stop motion stuff obviously takes a while. Can take a while, so I suppose doing like shorter stories is not necessarily a bad thing, I suppose. But yeah, I got a story about the cinema myself that good back in 2026. You know what, dude? That's kind of freaky, because my story takes place in 2016 as well. And so, were you by any chance going to watch Doctor Strange? Because if you were going to watch Doctor Strange, that's going to be creepy as hell, because I was going to see Doctor Strange when this bizarre and strange occurrence happened. 2016. What year? That was 2016 was 6. 2016 was 6 years ago. Holy shit! Time has gone way too quickly. That's not fair, dude. That is not fair, my friend. That is not fair. Goodness me, that is No, I was going to see Suicide Squad. Ah, fair enough. I forgot about Suicide Squad. I saw the midnight launch for that film, and I kind of wish I didn't. because it wasn't great. It wasn't a great. It was okay, but it wasn't. It wasn't great. The one that came out, the Suicide Squad, that came out last year was definitely much better. But that one was a. That's all we'll say on the situation, I think, on that one. Don't go into too much detail. Excuse me. Yeah, no, that was... 2016 was actually kind of a decent year for films. Suicide Squad was kind of meh, but see, 2016 was also when Rogue One came out, and I love Rogue One. Rogue One, probably my favourite film from the Disney era. They wouldn't let me and my family in because we didn't have any proof that I was old enough to watch it. Right. Was it? Oh, it was a 15. Wait, was it a 15 or an 18 Suicide Squad? Actually, hang on a minute. I will get it up on my phone. I can't actually remember what the age rating of it was. Suicide Squad. Oops, that's like it spells squad. Suicide Squad. 2016. Age rating. Boop. Was it PG-13? Was it? No, I suppose it was. I've literally only seen it once. Suicide Squad. The sequel, or the second one was 15. That's weird that they wouldn't let you in on like PG-13, aka rated 12. That's strange. Unless it was a 15 in the UK, I can't remember. Apparently it was a PG-13, and a PG-13 is usually rated 12. But maybe it was rated 15. Excuse me. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I definitely think... Oh, excuse me, just have a drink. That's weird. Because I know initially, before it came out, I think people were excited. Thought it was going to be a 15 because it had kind of like that tone, and I think people wished it was. Nice breaking door while sleepwalking, Ben. He's not technically sleepwalking. It'll make a lot more sense when you see the final video. But he's not sleepwalking. There's going to be something in between him kicking the door and walking in. But thank you, Imperial. Glad you like it. We're just chilling at the moment because did some animation. We're just kind of chilling and chatting currently. But yeah, no, this is. I've only seen Suicide Squad once, and that was when I saw it at the midnight launch, so I don't really remember. In the end, me and my family went to a different cinema to watch it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's mental. Cinemas usually wouldn't be that strict, unless you looked really young, which she could have done. And to be fair, I'm never really good at judging the ages of someone. Someone who I think is. Like some people, I look at some people and I think, oh, they're like maybe in their early 20s turn out to be like nearly 30, and then opposite way around. I think someone looks a lot older than they are, and it turns out they're like 17 or some crap, and it's just like, bruh. sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just can't tell. And I suppose the cinema, they have to. It's something they got to do. They got to make sure that well, it's part of their job. They can easily get fired for it. So they get it. It's a pain in the butt, but get it kind of thing, you know. Oh, that is crazy. I don't think I've ever been ID to go in the cinema before. I don't think I have anyway. I've been ID'd when buying Call of Duty before. That was funny. That was quite interesting. That was semi-recent as well. Film was alright, but not really a favourite of mine. I wasn't too keen on it. Like, I don't know. It felt rushed. I didn't really connect with any of the characters. I don't know. I just don't think it was overall that just a really good film. It felt like it dragged. I don't know. I did personally like it. I wasn't a huge fan of it, so I think the one that came out last year was definitely a lot better. But yeah, okay, anyway, blah 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 blah. Oh, I actually going back to Andor a little bit. I think what would be a cool set for them to do. A cool set to do would be for Lufin's ship from Andor. That would be a good set. I definitely get that one because it's a really cool design. Maybe that's what the TIE bomber. Maybe the TIE bomber is actually from Andor because he obviously shoots down the TIE bomber in that scene. So that could be the case with that. Yeah, no, that could be cool. That could definitely be a good one. Right. So, gonna start wrapping up the stream here now. Sorry, I need to get into a frame of mind the nights before I do a stream to actually make sure I go to bed at a decent time, because then I'll be able to have a little bit more energy. This time because I'm still recovering from a sore throat and I went to bed at 3 o'clock last night, I didn't particularly help me. But yeah, no, I think I'll aim to get my next this story time out maybe next Saturday. Just gives me another week to kind of work on it. Let me just check what next Saturday is. What's the date for next Saturday? The date for next Saturday will be the 3rd of December. 3rd of December, right, okay. So it's not quite the end of the month, but it's close. Because I want to release it on a Saturday, because I feel like it would do better on a Saturday. Usually it would do better on a Saturday, I think. Because I think my first story time I uploaded on the Saturday. I think it kind of did okay? Question mark? I don't know. I need to really research this whole algorithm and timings to upload thing, because that's probably one reason why some of my stuff doesn't get as many views, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll work on it, but essentially I'll try and get the story time out for next Saturday. About 5 PM GMT. Or 5 PM UK time, something like that. It's usually when I upload something. I'll have another short out on Monday as I usually do. Because you guys seem to enjoy the shorts that I make. And stream wise, I don't know if I will do one next week. Oh no, I could probably fit one in actually. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I think I can. No, I should be able to. I'll give a think. I'll have a schedule out when my short comes out on Monday. So we'll see. We will work it out. I'll get scheduled up and we will see what to do. So yeah. In the meantime, thank you all very much who came by and said hello. I do always appreciate that. And yeah, I will hopefully speak to you all next week. So yeah, take care everybody.